Hi guys. So for today's reading, we are going to be looking into how do they currently feel about you. So we have 3 piles today. 1, 2, 3. Take a moment to get in touch with your intuition and your higher self and pick the pile that you feel most drawn to. And if you guys enjoy this reading, please like, share, comment, subscribe. It really does help me out, and it's a great way to give back for the energetic healing session I'm bringing to you today. And another great way to do that is through donating to my channel. You can find my Cash App, PayPal, and Amazon wish list all in the description box below. And anybody who does any of those things or anybody who leaves timestamps, I really appreciate all of you guys and the ways that you give back to me for what I am here giving to you. It really is greatly appreciated, and I thank you guys so much. So let's get started with pile 1. Pile 1, how are they currently feeling about you? So, we have Virgo, practical, Aries, courageous, Virgo, Leo, Libra, Aquarius. I'm feeling like they are overthinking a little bit. They may even be thinking that you're overthinking a little bit. Facing fears. The song that just came to mind is "This looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me, cause we need a little controversy, cause it feels so empty without me." That's Eminem, if you don't know. I honestly thought that everybody knew who Eminem was until somebody from Australia thought that "Cleaning Out the Closet" was my song, and I was like, no, that's not my song. That is Eminem. I sing it really well though, so you know, it it could come across that way. But anyway, this person really sees you as somebody that may cause a lot of tower moments for people. Somebody who's very brave, somebody who's very courageous, somebody who doesn't mind causing conflicts if it's necessary, somebody who's very different and you challenge the status quo. You're very non-judgmental, very open-minded. You really like to learn about a lot of different things that other people may not be interested in or things like that. Also, you're somebody very fair, very balanced, very, they may even feel like you're indecisive at times though. They may feel like you might be hiding parts of yourself to make other people happy because you're overthinking things, and they wish that you would open up and be who you truly are. Your voice, your speech is very important. It brings a lot of inspiration. It brings a lot of insight and awareness. And they may also feel like there's a lot of pride or ego getting in the way between you guys as well. They feel like karma is on your side as well because you're a very good person. They also definitely feel like you are a very strong leader in a lot of ways. We have TJ Maxx just came to mind. You. They could be thinking about the way you dress a little bit. OZ, B, but, everything but. Or maybe there's always a but for you, like, oh, I love you, but, or you know, something like that. R, rut, S, W, V, a lot of letters came out on this one. Q, TVC, TVCia, she's another reader. That just came to mind. D, O, maybe you watch her a lot. Rob, G, Roger, Wes, Dodge, W, B, S, Z, E, Zoo, H, B, and another Z. They may really love to watch you sleep. Maybe they feel like they are, like you are sleeping on this connection in some sort of way, or because of overthinking, or maybe they feel like they slept on this situation because they were overthinking too much. God, dog, wedge, share, shore, shoot, baby, shoot. That song's coming to mind too. Shoop. It's called Shoop. I think. Rod, Todd, bog. They could feel like this is a very sticky situation and it's really hard to work their way through it. Like maybe it's very hard to get in deeper. Web. They may feel like they're caught in your web in some sort of way. Especially if they're spending a lot of time overthinking. They could definitely be overthinking a lot. Please forgive me for hurting you. Obsessing a little bit. Worried. Underneath the surface, things are in the works. Know everything will work out for the highest good. So either you or them is overthinking, worried about whether or not the other person is going to forgive you. Woo. We have woo here too. So this person may feel like they need to try to woo you. They need to try to romance you. They need to come in and try to do the right things by you. And it's going to be very hard. It's going to be a long journey. It's going to be a sticky situation. We also have the Queen of Swords. Yeah, you definitely walked away and cut them off. For a lot of you, you walked away and cut them off, or they walked away and cut you off, or something like that. We have the Devil, so they could feel like this is a very strong temptation. They could also feel very sexually attracted to you. They could feel like you are an addiction of theirs. They could feel like this situation may be a little bit codependent. They could also feel like you are very intelligent. You understand what's going on here. You have set your boundaries. You have spoke your truth. You're very honest. You're very blunt. I feel like you have definitely walked away from this situation and they're kind of obsessing over this situation, wishing that you would forgive them, trying to figure out how they're supposed to heal this and bridge the gap. Shark, you know what's good for you and what isn't good for you. And you're able to walk away from things that are a temptation. You're able to walk away from things that are going to keep you bound or stuck or mired in doubt or despair. They feel like you're a very peaceful person and a very calm person, but at the same time, you don't mind exposing things when they need to be exposed. You don't mind expressing things when they need to be expressed. You don't mind speaking your mind. You are somebody who speaks your mind. You're very intelligent as well. You're very aware of things. You know what's good for you and what's not good for you, and you have a tendency to move away from anything that is not good for you. You are also very watchful, very protective of yourself and your space, very protective of your peace. And if it's not that you've walked away from them, you have walked away from other people and they have seen you leave them in this energy of pining after you in some sort of way. White Witch and the Lord. So you are definitely somebody who is very pure, very sweet. But you're also, even though you're very pure and very sweet, very loving, you're very much into your prayer life. You're very much into your rituals. You are very intelligent, though. You're very wise. You're very knowing. You may actually even be claircognizant. You know about a lot of things before they even happen. You know about a lot of things that you've never even explored or researched. But you also spend a lot of time researching, learning, growing your mind. You're very good at communication. And you also know that because of your purity, there are those who would like to take advantage of it. And there are those who get obsessed with your energy. So you make sure to set healthy boundaries. You make sure to protect your energy. You make sure to stand your ground and speak your truth. Take charge with authority. You are somebody who is in authority. You're this pure, beautiful, loving, innocent angel type of energy, but at the same time, you also have this side of you where you know the darker sides of the world. You have met the darker sides of the world, and you understand what is going on with those situations. So you are somebody who is able to free yourself from that, and you're able to really set those healthy boundaries that keep you from getting mired in situations like that. And also, I really feel like this person is feeling that they wish that you would forgive them, that they are really trying to step into their power and to take action with authority to communicate to you about the things that they did and why they did them and how they were feeling, and seek your forgiveness. They would really like to seek your forgiveness. They really feel like you are a temptation that they just can't resist as well. So that is what I have for this pile. I really hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I would love to hear what you guys thought about it, whether or not this resonates with your situation, who this might be, what you guys might be going through. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 2, for you guys, how is this person feeling about you currently? So we have Sagittarius, optimistic. We have Pisces, intuitive. We have Libra, charming. We have Virgo. There could be a lot of people involved in this situation from the outside. Cancer, a lot of people dipping their hands in the cookie jar, so to say, trying to affect things in this situation. So they could be feeling like there's a lot of outside influences and factors that are at play here. But they're very optimistic about this situation. They are really delving into their imagination and allowing themselves to believe in the best outcome possible coming into being in this situation. They feel like this would be a very balanced situation. There's there's air, fire, and water here. And earth too, I guess. Since I accidentally said earth. They may be overthinking a little bit, but I really don't think their overthinking is causing too many problems. They may feel like you're overthinking a little bit, and I feel like they think that that's why you are a little bit harder to reach emotionally. But I don't feel like it's necessarily that you're overthinking. I feel like it's that you've been hurt in the past and you want to make sure to take things slow and steady. And they're kind of torn between whether it's because you're overthinking or because you want to build something solid by taking it slow and steady. They could definitely feel like family is a big factor to you or in your life. They also feel like your communication inspires a lot. It inspires them to feel things that they haven't felt in a very long time. It inspires them to want to drop their guards a little bit. It inspires them also to want to listen to and believe in their intuition, the signs, the synchronicities, and messages that they see in the world around them. They definitely see you as somebody very loving, nurturing, caring, somebody who really cares for and loves your family. You're very loyal to your family. You're very dedicated to your family. You take care of people. You may be a very big caretaker of some sort. You could actually work in the caretaker field in some way. J, G, hungry. G, they may be very hungry for your energy or very hungry for your presence, your lovemaking. H, U, D, W, A, wad, had, hag, jagged, Q, U. Somebody could have a very nice car here as well. O, Z. Z is the only one that it matters what direction you put it down. Z, M, M. Could be feeling like they're sleeping on something or you're sleeping on something. Z, X. This connection could be a lot stronger than one of you is realizing. X, T, W, Y. Maybe they feel like they had a chance and they slept on it. And maybe they're feeling like there isn't going to be another chance now. and this is their karma. Some of them could be thinking in that way, a little overthinking of the situation. Down south, hot. They definitely feel like you are very hot, waxy, max, matte, doubt. Fears and doubts could be playing havoc a bit. God, dog, Todd, Jake, Hagrid from Harry Potter just popped in my head. They could feel like you're very good with animals as well. You take care of the land around you. You love the unlovable. Maybe they feel like they are unlovable, but you loved them and they lost this chance now because they slept on it, because they have been through so much. They have a lot of scars, a lot of pain, a lot of trauma from the past that caused them to overthink things and screw this situation up for some of them. We have the Three of Wands. They feel like you have put in a lot of work, time, effort, energy, and now you're just sitting back and waiting for them to come forward, or waiting for a message to come in, waiting for some sign of life. Some sign of life. There's a song. It has a crow involved in it. I'm out here alone waiting for some sign of life. Or please give me some sign that I'm not out here alone. Something like that. If you know what that song is, leave it in the comments. If I remember it later, if I remember to later, I will post it. I listened to it the other day, but I hadn't listened to it in about 2 years till then. They definitely feel like you would bring them an immense amount of happiness. They may even feel like they have put in a lot of work and they're waiting now for that work to pay off and for that message to come in. Maybe they're even waiting for a response if they asked you to marry them. They may actually be waiting for that response and they feel like you could be sleeping on this. Or vice versa. Dragonfly, Fox, they feel like this situation is going to come back to life. They feel like you are life partner material, like a reconciliation is in your future. Like there is life and light within you, and you spread that life and light to the world around you. You're a very joyful, positive, upbeat person. You have a lot of good energy, and you spread that good energy to others around you. They really feel like you are definitely life partner material, and you are somebody very intelligent, very intuitive, prosperous. They feel like you are going to call in a beautiful connection for yourself. They feel like you are going to call in somebody who is life partner material, even if this situation isn't. But I really feel like they are very strongly confident in the idea that this situation is going to come back together. They may even be dreaming about you as well. That could be that asleep energy. Water Guardian, connect with your emotions. Protection Guardian, drop your shields. So this person feels like you allow them to connect with their emotions. You allow them to see the world in a new way. You make them feel very happy, and you bring a lot of joy to their life. That you make them want to drop their shields. You make them want to really wake up and see the world in a different way. You make them want to come back to life and to really have a beautiful life with you. You make them believe that their dreams are possible. So they really feel very strongly, very deeply for you. They feel a lot of love for you. And they feel like you are just somebody that would bring a lot of peace into their life, a lot of happiness, a lot of joy into their life. They feel like they can see you together for the long haul because there's a lot of good energy in this connection. They really feel like they want to drop their shields, drop their guard, and to reconnect. They may even feel like you are manifesting them to do this as well, because they may know about some of your gifts as well. So that is what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you guys thought about it, whether or not it resonates with you, who this could be, and what you got going on in the comments below. If you enjoyed this reading, like, share, comment, subscribe, think about donating. You can find my Cash App, PayPal, and Amazon wishlist all in the description box below. You can also find my personal reading prices down there as well. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 3, for you guys, let's see how they are feeling about you currently. You have a bit of addiction energy. Capricorn, Libra, Sagittarius. Somebody may be dealing with something with the law right now. Pisces, Cancer. They really feel like you're a good parent, like you're an inspiration to those that look up to you, even if you're not a parent. You're like the mom or dad friend of the group. They see you as an inspiration as well. Somebody who's loving, intuitive, caring, nurturing. Somebody who puts a lot of time, effort, and energy into your family. And somebody that is very loving, but you have very good boundaries as well. You also have a very strong imagination and a very strong intuition. You may be a very good storyteller. Maybe you have read to this person and they really enjoy listening to you read. They may even feel like you have somebody from the past who is obsessing over you as well and targeting you in some sort of way. They may have watched you walk away from situations where people have done you dirty, and they may have watched karma play out because of it as well. This person may feel like you're a bit of a workaholic, or that you may be struggling with codependency in some way, or they may be struggling with codependency in some way. M-C-A McKenna, N, can, Y, canny, N. Very intelligent, very knowing. Can, I can. I feel like you're somebody who never says I can't. You always feel like you can. Man, manly. E, Manny. S, W, sweet, Sweeney. Sweeney Todd is coming to mind now too. Mrs. Levitt's meat pies. No matter how hard things get, you always continue to move forward. Nothing's gonna harm you, not while I'm around. Demons may try to charm you for a while with a smile, but nothing's gonna harm you, no sir, not while I'm around. Mister, they may question it. They may really feel like nothing can harm them when you're around, and at the same time they may question that a bit. Rom-com, R-O, romantic comedy. E, Wade versus Roe. There could be something about an abortion here as well. V, Evie. Shine bright like a star. Know who you are. Something like that. There's a movie called Eve that has to do with a Barbie doll that turns into a human. They may feel like you're kind of Barbie doll like, or Ken like. That you always kind of look perfect or dressed perfect. LPYLB LLC. Limited Liability Corporation. K. Becky. Book. Bend It Like Beckham. Ban. Bald. Belle. The Belle of the Ball. Now I'm thinking of Beauty and the Beast. Evil is coming to mind here too. It's like they can't decide if you are good or evil. And they're looking at things that in black and white, and they need to come over to more of a gray area. Bowl. blow, bloom, balm, calm. You bring a lot of calm into their life. Healing balm. A healer's work. On my other channel, D's Storytime, you can find a link in the description box. There's a poem called A Healer's Work. I feel like you work with a lot of people that most people would turn away from. Most people would just consider these people evil, but you don't consider them evil. You live in more of a gray area. Cain and Abel. You may have had to deal with a lot of jealousy, especially from siblings, possibly. You definitely don't give up on things easily. Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster. You definitely could be somebody who believes in a lot of things that others don't believe in as well. Page of Wands, King of Cups. They feel like they want to express all of their deepest emotions to you and that they're not afraid to do that. That you make them feel very calm in doing that. Very accepted. We have the cheetah, the Page of Wands, the King of Cups, the bat, the hawk, the lady, the sage. So they do feel like you are a healer. You're very wise. You're very calm. You're very direct. They also feel like you see the bigger picture. You don't get so caught up in the small details and the mundane, but you see the bigger picture and you're able to act on things without knowing for sure. They also feel like there's a very strong telepathic connection between the both of you as well. They feel like there's almost like a mind reading thing going on between both of you. Like you guys can understand each other at a very deep level. They also feel like you are very much the epitome of a lady or a gentleman. You are kind, beautiful. You don't give your sexual energy away to everyone. You are, you have a lot of manners. You're very grounded, very down to earth. You're also somebody who grows and you reap rewards as you do. You're somebody who doesn't mind taking a new path, taking a new journey. You're very devoted to your path. You're very devoted to your work. You're very committed to what it is that you decide that you want. So once you decide that you want something, you're very committed to that, and it's very hard for you to let the idea of that go because you can see the bigger picture and you don't get so caught up on those small little details. You're also somebody who brings a lot of new life, a lot of new vibrancy and passion to their world. You're somebody who's very good with children as well. Once again, with this energy of being like the mom or dad friend or of working with children in some sort of way. They really love that you are so good with children. You're very patient. You're very emotionally intelligent. You're very kind. You're very loving. But you don't let that love get in the way of what you need to do either. You're very motivated, ambitious, goal-oriented. You have a lot of passion, a lot of drive. And you definitely are somebody who approaches things in a new way that they've never seen before. You're very playful in a lot of ways as well. You may intimidate them a little bit, but even though you intimidate them a little bit, they are not scared of you. They are not scared of the emotions that they have for you either. They feel like they want to express all of their emotions to you. Like they don't want to hide anything from you. Like they couldn't hide anything from you even if they wanted to, because you already know. They also feel like you are somebody who expresses your emotions. You're very honest. You're very open. You're not somebody who's going to hide and play games. But sometimes it is hard to trust that energy because most people are playing games. So maybe this is just a new game that they haven't run across yet. So that is what I have for you guys, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you guys had to say about it in the comments below, whether or not it resonated, what you might be going through, who this person might be, and I really hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys.